Today, I'll be planting my white Kenneback and my Pontiac Red for my spring garden. Let's get into it. I'm gonna put these in the window so they can sprout more before I put them in the ground. These are the white Kennebacks. I'm actually about to move these around, give them more space so they can have room to breathe between the two. I put blood meal, bone meal. Now I'm gonna put a little kelp meal in here. Potatoes are heavy, heavy feeders. And I'm gonna put this, the bottom layer. I'm gonna put a little garden tone in there. That will be the bottom. That's where I want my potato to reach down to that level. I'll be putting another layer of soil on top of this. Watch, I'll show you. I need some bigger shovels and stuff, but I'll just get it in my hand. At least a couple of inches from that treatment I just put down now. Now you see how I got that layer there, and then I got this layer here. Now here's where I'll be putting my potatoes. Now I've had these set in a dark place in my closet. You can see that they have sprouted out. Okay, see, these are the Pontiac Red and my white Kennebacks. And I put them in a dark closet. Now you see how they sprouted? Now, a lot of people tell you that you just want 2 little seeds or sprouts on each one. I'm not going to worry about all that. I'm not going to be planting all these in here either. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be planting these in the same container. I won't be planting this whole thing here. I'll be only planting 4 reds and 4 white potatoes in the same bucket, and I'll be doing the same thing over here with my other potatoes. I'm gonna take 2. I'm using the small potato because this is a spring garden. I have a short length of time to grow them, so I won't expect them to be huge potatoes. That's why I'm planting smaller potatoes so it'll give them a chance to grow larger than they normally would for this time of the year. Because here in Zone 9A, we could plant potatoes all year long. So here we go. You make sure you put your seed up top, I'm sorry. I'll be planting, plant 1 there, and I'll put 1 there. This is what the sprouts will look like. You see, coming out of the potatoes, that's what the sprouts will look like. Most people just only want 2 sprouts on 1 piece that they plant, but I didn't want to go through all that cutting my potatoes and I have to wait 2 or 3 days for them to scalp over. So I'm just gonna plant smaller potato and hope for the best.